Hey guys, it's Tigwick here with Unretired. Say hi.
How's it going, guys?
And we're here back for our usual weekly, bi-weekly, however often we can manage it, podcast for the Repopulation. This is all.
Yeah, we haven't been on pretty much recently.
We've had a busy end of summer here for both of us, family and life and everything else that happens. And, sometimes that gets in the way of playing computer games. Oh well.
Unfortunately, yes.
So in today's awesome on-time episode, haha, we're going to talk about the last couple patches and PAX, the PAX event that happened over this weekend actually, from Friday until I think it's either end of day today or end of day tomorrow, somewhere in there.
Yeah, ends today, yeah.
Oh, it does end today. So there you go. That's the PAX weekend. They had some giveaway stuff going on, and is there a sale? Am I right in hearing that there's a sale going on?
Yeah, so currently, I believe up until September 4th, the silver and gold package are 25% off. So if you've had the game on your wish list, or it's been at the corner of your eye for a while and you want to get it, and now's the time. Silver and gold package do have much better benefits than the regular $20 package, and if it was a regular package, but it's not 25% off. It's only silver and gold.
Cool. That's hopefully maybe get some more people into the game. Lower that price point a bit, make it a bit more accessible,
Exactly.
and get the population up there. Because the more people that play, the more people we can trade with and provide resources for and kill in PvP combat, which is going to be a big deal now, apparently.
Oh yeah, very true. So we are now on East Coast. So I hope you guys haven't gone to the West Coast because it's closed right now. So you won't even be able to be
Yeah.
playing on. It's going to be closed. I think it's September, and for an upcoming patch.
Monday, Tuesday, somewhere in there. Yeah, early. Yeah,
Midweek, basically next week. That's coming up.
yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah. So we've basically missed past 2 weeks. So that's two patches. One patch is actually pretty fun, and the other patch is pretty much, I don't know much about it, but it's more Tigwig that does. So we can talk about the first patch, which is I just call it the Entertainer patch. There have been minor bug fixes. Combat has been improved. I would have to say personally myself, since I've started playing the last two patches, it has been improved. It's still a bit clunky movement wise, but I do believe that once the new patch comes in next week, I think that'll be fixed. I'm hoping. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I think as they kind of have been rolling out these new entertainer things, they've been tweaking them a little bit with feedback. They can't just tweak it on the fly and release a patch the next day when you give feedback. They have to kind of take it. They have to think about it. They have to implement it in the best way possible. And yes, I think that with the next patch we can see even more refinement in how everything works.
Right. So, as of right now, we're both in Seth Falls, so we're technically neutral. When we did the transfer, there's one slight thing we didn't really think about, is that, well, my original character is
nation
FBR.
is gone.
Yeah, we are now nationless. So if there is a big nation out there that's actually watching this and wants a couple of YouTubers on their team, yeah,
Hello.
message us. Yeah, leave a comment below, or message one of us through our YouTube channels or in game, and we'll be glad to get back to you. We could always feature the nation
nice
and
somebody
whatnot.
out there.
Yeah, we can feature the nation, and if they want to get big and player events, we can organize all that stuff. But anyways, let's get on to this patch, Entertainer patch. It is actually pretty cool. It's basically turned dancing and storytelling into mini games. As you can see, Tigwig is dancing. Actually looks kind of weird, but yes,
I look ridiculous.
that is dancing. Originally, the character
terrible.
that I had on West Coast was Aina, was female, and now that we transferred, we didn't think about when you make a new character, it actually just puts whatever you had in your stash, basically in your inventory, and what was in your bank onto the new server, and that's it. So new name, new face, same things though.
No dyed armor, no nothing.
Yeah, just start from scratch. Well, start from scratch. At least you got all your stuff.
Yeah, I shouldn't complain. We have our skills, we have our inventory. You know what? I'm pretty happy. Money.
Yeah, I got all my moonies here, so I'm okay with that. So the patch. So entertainer patch. So let's. I'm gonna. Well, Tig is gonna. He's doing it right now, but I'll give an example too. So, so anyone can do it. Anyone can do these buffs. Although I have to say, I don't know if it's, for the entertainers, the people that boosted entertainment in the thousands or up to 10,000 points, I don't know how they feel about the new patch, because they put a lot of hard work into it, whereas we just come into the game and I can just click on tail, and then I click on another one, and it gives different buff, physical damage or physical resistance and whatnot, and I can get myself 10 stacks of that, and it either, some of them last a couple minutes, others last was it an hour, Tig?
Yeah, I think if you get them well, then they stack for an hour, and yeah, I mean, if you're right, it does feel like those people who really grinded out Entertainer before it had really been refined are going to be a little pissed off, maybe.
Oh yeah, I mean, who was in our nation before? Was it Andy?
So, well, I don't know if Andy was doing. I think Andy might have been doing it. And then there's Cloud. I know Cloud was totally into it. Poor guy, like, maxed out Entertainer, and then now, of course, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly, but it's still fun. You know, I think it's more to get people more into the buff system, into groups, to actually do something, because most of the time you'll see people running around alone, not doing much, just killing mobs, gathering, whatever.
I mean, it gives you, even if you're not you know, always going to be the entertainer, at least now, even if you're with a group of people and you guys need some buffs, you know, you can whip out some dance moves, give everybody some low level buffs, and run out there and still be okay. And anybody else who wants to you know, spend the time or has already raised it up there can do slightly better buffs than the rest of us. Slightly better.
Yeah, slightly. But I'm hoping that the people that did boost it up in the thousands, that it is much better for them. If it's not,
yeah, I mean, I think we'll see it get refined and balanced out over time, right?
I hope so.
It would make sense, and it.
So apart from the storytelling,
way to show the people that grinded it out that it's worthwhile.
Oh, look at that! I'm right in. I was right in the story.
Yeah, you like made your way into the bar.
So yeah, so I'm looking at the stacks right now. So I see 22 minutes. I have 2 stacks. Some stuff I have 8 stacks. Lasts almost an hour. So up to 10 stacks. Lasts up to 1 hour. As long as you continuously buff yourself. I mean, you can bring in a tent when you're out in the field. Tents can either be crafted or bought through the vendors. I'm not sure if they can still be bought through the vendors. Do you know?
I haven't seen one in a while. I'm going to assume yes, but I could be very incorrect and my information could be out of date. I haven't seen one in a while, so I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. One thing that you should know is that if you do want to boost Entertainer, or any other skill for that matter, make sure to get the following, which is this right here, a learning stem. So there's learning stem 1 and so on and so forth. It goes higher depending on your pharmaceuticals and your other profession skills. You can get something way better than this, but one of these stems costs 100 gold, or credits, gold, whatever. This is easily obtainable. You can sell your some mats. You can do the missions that come through your mail system. Every 2 seconds you get bombarded by them. Yep. Dude, you need to do another dance.
Oh, am I? Oh, sorry. I'll do something better. That'd be the robot.
I'll do the silly step. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm doing the robot dude. Nah, Mr. Roboto. Yeah. So
no, it's back to this one again.
Yeah, it's back to that one. Now I'm doing the same thing now. It's disgusting. All right. So what was the last patch though? You know more about that than I do.
So in the last patch, we saw a bunch of PvP stuff and some minor siege stuff added, along with a new. Oh, I'm dancing into the bar. A new energy material and a new resource type, which is there's a new mineral that helps collect this energy thing. So I'll start from the top. And the top would be this energy thing, because this energy thing is going to affect sieging. So there's a new mechanic for player cities. If you have your nation city, you can have this energy resource, and I think it's just another resource like happiness and stuff in your city. And it will actually go towards shielding your city during a siege time. So if you're under attack during a siege and you have this shield energy, you can maintain your shield, and hopefully it'll either increase the length of time that your siege takes against you so that you can defend yourself longer, or it just increases the difficulty and the amount of damage that you can absorb from siege weapons. I'm not sure yet, they haven't announced that mechanic exactly yet, but they've said that it's tied to shielding your city during a siege. The way that you get energy is from, you can build these like energy generators. That's the new sort of new building that they're adding. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? Like you can plant these things around, and then as long as your city's working and power is going and all that stuff, you generate enough stuff to power your shields, at least a baseline. So that even if you don't have people that are running out there and collecting this other resource, which gives you more energy, if they're not doing that, you still have a baseline of these energy generators doing some work for you. So that's the first part. They've then added this other mineral type called magnetite. Magnetite.
Sounds like something you'd learn in chemistry class.
And apparently, I know, right? Like, it just makes it sound like it's something that should exist, maybe does exist in some other form, but you're like, oh yeah, that sounds really believable. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, these two. Remember these shallow lurkers outside of Seth Falls? How small they were?
Yeah.
Now they're human size now.
Oh, they're actually like, oh, the ones that are by the waterfall.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just there right now, just blowing time.
Okay. So the other thing is this magnetite. The magnetite is it's an energy resource. So apparently you can collect it from harvesting corpses. Like if you extract the DNA and stuff from corpses, you can get a chance at getting magnetite. And other resources can also be refined into energy. I think that there's another building you can create, some sort of energy refinery building, and you can you can basically put other resources in there and transfer it into energy if you're lacking some energy and you need a quick fix. I don't know what the ratios are. They say that like more common stuff is probably going to offer lower energy transfer exchange rate, whatever you want to call it, and that more rare resources would obviously be exchanged for more energy, but ideally you'd always be wanting to put magnetite in there, because apparently magnetite is always like the most cost-effective one to use to power your shields. So there's this whole crazy new mechanic that's going to be affecting sieging, which we didn't even see coming. I had no idea there was going to be this shielding thing, right?
Actually, that's really good. I mean, I think they're really preparing for the hardcore servers.
I think so too. I think that with a mechanic like this, you can create a long-term engagement, which really can bring a lot of people in and make consequences much more fair. Like if you're in a huge long-term engagement and you get yourself, chances are, you're going to lose a bunch of your stuff sitting there in your corpse, perhaps, if it's on the hardcore server. You're going to expect that, right? It's going to feel like you put in the time to expect that kind of danger. So I think that's kind of cool. It looks like there's all these neat things that could really make hardcore that much more fun, and even affect the PvE servers, PvP, whatever you want to call these normal servers. They'll have these neat mechanics too, and it'll increase the fun, right? So what else did they add? Oh, they added. Wait, where's my bookmark here? Right. Griefclaw Bluffs. There's a new PvP encounter, is what they're calling it. It's basically capture the flag, but with a storyline attached to it. And it happens in Griefclaw Bluffs. Yeah, it's like there's actually a purpose to going out there and doing this. And right now, the GMs are offering to teleport people out there because they want people to experience it and have fun. So if you see a GM offering, just hop on the bandwagon and get out there because apparently it's a lot of fun. So in Repopulation Bluffs, it's just this like flat open plainsy area in the Trailless Plains, I think is the main region of the game, which is a contested area. So you can actually PvP for real. If you're FPR or Rogue, I believe you're trying to grab the virus, which is in a container in a ship that crashed, and you're trying to steal it and bring it back to your base so they can like replicate the virus and use it to take over or fight the Owen or whatever. If you're Owen, your goal is to protect it, and you don't want them to steal it because obviously that would be bad for the nation, for the Owen, for the One World, One Nation faction. If the FPR people got their hands on this nasty virus, right? That would probably be bad. And speaking from the FPR side, boo you, you Owen scum.
Yeah, he's only saying that because I'm Owen now. I didn't even know I was going to be Owen.
So apparently that's a lot of fun. I know, I didn't even know that I was going to end up FPR again when I transferred. Well, this is the thing, we had no idea that we were going to reset back. Of course, we should have thought about the fact that the nation wouldn't be there when we transferred over Derp.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that was omitted in the transfer notes.
Yeah, I completely blanked on that. It's like, oh, right, of course we wouldn't have a nation to go to, silly me. So yeah. the PvP engagement one is kind of the other big deal besides this shielding energy storage thing going into cities. But anybody can participate in the PvP. You just gotta go out there, either teleport or you can run your way out there. And I don't know how it keeps track. I haven't actually experienced it myself yet, but I'm sure that on my channel I'll eventually get out there and produce a video to show off what it's like. And maybe I can even bring you in to help me out, because we're gonna need, you know, us fighting each other for it to actually matter, right?
Yeah, some ownage here.
Oh, thanks. Oh, God.
No, your sniping skills are way good, so I don't know how that's gonna work out.
We'll see what happens. We'll talk after the match and see who's sore afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's all there really was, aside from a couple minor things in this later patch. But this later patch, I think, is bigger because of that crazy PvP. Like, that's an entire new engagement, like a new point of playing the game in one patch, in my mind, right? That's a whole new purpose right there.
Yeah, and honestly, it'll bring a lot of players together and hopefully a bigger player base.
I like to think that a lot of the people that are playing this, who are waiting for certain aspects of hardcore to come out, might come back and play this a little bit more because there's more purpose to PvP. Open world PvP is tracked more now, like your kills when you're out in the world actually stack to eventually be a statistic that you can refer to and be like, look, people do sometimes care about those statistics, right? So maybe we can get some people back who actually want to grind up those numbers.
Man,
God, I gotta change my dance. It's terrible. Look at this.
I don't know. I'm not looking. I'm gathering.
Oh,
flowers.
You're wherever you are. Well, I'm dancing horribly. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, it seems a bit clunky when you're dancing, but I don't know.
I look so silly. Wow.
They still haven't fixed the sound of the hover bike, so yeah.
Oh no. Although I have heard that they are going to, or at least they're going to be refining it further, from what I've heard.
Oh my gosh.
Well, otherwise it'll burst our eardrums by the time launch comes, right? Well, none of us will have proper hearing.
Yeah, it's getting it. I have it on right now, and bleh.
Oh, it's just that high-pitched whine. It just, it's brutal.
Exactly.
I can picture it, like I can hear it in my head just by thinking about the fact that you're on your speeder bike right now. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm getting to the city now. Are you still at the?
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm still dancing. I'm still having a blast over here, using the dancing mini game. I'm watching this other guy play his guitar.
There's a guy playing a guitar now?
Yeah.
Where's this?
Look. Oh, he put it away. This guy here. Yeah, this guy here was playing his guitar.
Let's dance.
Let's dance. I have no idea what buttons I'm pressing in the minigame. I'm just hitting whatever I think looks cool.
I know, right? Banshee Nation. So we don't know any nations on the East Coast. So
Look, now he's dancing. Yeah. Oh God. Oh no, that's the wrong impression.
that's the wrong dance. That's the wrong dance, buddy. Oh my goodness.
That's the wrong dance. Abort. Abort.
It actually looks better with heavy armor on, though.
Yeah, there's something about the movement which looks a little bit more like fluid with the heavy armor. It actually looks really impressive because it makes you think like, how on earth are you doing that in heavy armor?
Yeah. And what do you? Oh, he has Crafter Sixer, the Entertainer.
Oh, he must be. He must have his skills up pretty high then if he's got the title.
Yeah. Do we have the titles? I don't remember if we had it or not.
Nope. I have a bunch of others. Death Proof, the Explorer, the Forester, the Miner, Robotic Engineer, the Tailor, the Builder, the Weaponsmith, and the Survivor, but not the Entertainer.
I have Master Crafter, the Builder. The Builder.
The Builder. It sounds so badass. The Builder.
It is, man. When you do installations in carpentry, what do you expect? Oh yeah, yo, look at this guitar.
Yeah, look there. He's doing it. He's rocking out.
Oh, that's nice. If you go in first person cool. There, that's really nice.
I'm zoomed all the way in, but I can still see myself dancing. That's not right.
Oh, that's odd.
Well, there's a bug. Camera bug, yay!
No, oh no, it's because you see you see your arms moving, right?
No, when I was zoomed in all the way, I could actually see him dancing away from the camera. Like my own eyes, my head, I would dance out of my head.
Weird. So yeah, guys, those were the 2 patches. It is PAX weekend as well, so there might be some implementations that we don't know entirely about as of right now, and I'm sure we'll know them. I'm pretty sure we'll know about them before patch, since we have the inside scoop.
Yep. And don't forget that the game is on sale. 25% off the silver and gold packages on Steam for until September 4th, they say. So cash in now, get your discount.
Yeah, 25% off, guys, is pretty good. It's not gonna happen until next sale, I'm assuming, if they decide to put it on sale for the next Steam sale. So jump on it. Come and join us, East Coast, or go on West Coast if you want, but I would wait until hardcore is pretty much implemented.
Yep.
Or go on the Europe one. Yeah, or Europe one.
Because we keep forgetting to mention the Europe place. Europe is great. If you're in Europe and you want to play on the European server, it's a great server. It needs more people that are in that area because there's only about maybe half that there are in East, which is still a big number these days compared to what it used to be. But they could always use some more friends. So don't hesitate to go to Europe. It also has a population that would love to meet you.
Also, if you are in Australia, don't forget that you can still go to the European servers or North American servers. However, I don't know if they're going to have a high latency issue or not.
Yeah, you can try it out. You know, there's no way to know without connecting what your latency is going to be like, and if you'd like to check, you can just hit escape on your keyboard in game and go to your options, your game options, and turn on the display latency button, and you can see at the top it'll show you that number of milliseconds. You can gauge for yourself whether it's playable or not, and then hopefully once hardcore comes out, you know, being on the West Coast.
So that was our video for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the continuous support, and we'll see what we'll be talking about next week. Maybe some crafting. Crafting.
Sure. I love talking about crafting.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about crafting. We'll see. All right. So
talk
thanks
about
for
everything.
Everything. Well, we'll be here for 8 hours. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video. See you guys.
Bye.